Good music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it ends, it
Good music, good times. Delivering the best.
Watch Trouble each and every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. on GMGT.
Burning up your bandwidth. We are the best in entertainment online, period. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Yo, ding dong. You know some men can't take horn, and when they get horn, they wanna fight and end up like Major Hype. Listen, sister. Watch with Angel, Lubini, and Bounty. Beyonce get horn from Jay-Z. Ding dong, it's not about money. Some man like to lie. Can't watch them girl in the eye. Say you working late is a lie. Why you think eating touty right? Don't hide. From a young boy, my grandmother say the truth will set you free. So I sit girl down and let them know how it's going to be. If I deal with Lisa, Stacy, Coley, group it up in three. Because I love you, you love me, one big family. Real man, this 4 girl I have and I want it to be the 5th. Real man, this 5 girl I have and I want it to be the 6th. Real man, if she whole team come then, we go play cricket. Real man, from the day we born. We treat girl good, we don't know about horn. From the day we born. Every girl is a queen, but this king have the crown. From the day we born. The grandfather said, woman is never wrong. You can't hold for long. The old people say, what goes up must come down. Don't lie, don't lie. If a girl want you, trust me, you will get the blind. Don't lie, don't lie. Look, King Solomon had more than 100 wives. Don't lie, don't lie. Let the wifey know, just now she go her stepchild. Don't lie, don't lie. It's love in the house, take a picture, Larry smile. Real man, the home. This 4 girl I have and I want it to be the 5th. Real man, the home. This 5 girl I have and I want it to be the 6th. Real man, the home. If she whole team come then, we go play cricket. Real man, the home.
Dazzle.
Every girl is a queen, but this king have the crown. My grandfather said, woman is never wrong. This is from the age of 10.
Rhythmcast music. Rhythmcast music.
She wanted ice cream from right round the bend. But don't fast forward later then. How much money you spend? This small Suzu hand where you get. She marking every cent. You see I trust too much girl in life. You see I make too much a bad choice. You see I try to do what is right. Never me again. Jamming them girls for spite. I hand in first. All them girl is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. I hand in first. All them girl is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. I hand in like ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba ya da da ba ba da ba da ba ba da. Oh Lord.
Rhythmcast music. Rhythmcast music.
Bad man like to party too. Play more soca for them. Uptown big so party too. Play more soca for them. If you feel like you can't get through, rum and soca for them. All who vex and who hate you, play more soca for them. And away we go. Time to kick off the greatest show. Say anywhere we go. Girl just wine pon the thing like whoa. Could be rain or snow. That could never stop what we do. DJ pull it up again for me and my friends. We going down till the end. We going naughty. Jack power them coming way. We going naughty. 24 hours in one day. We going naughty. Jack power them coming way. We going naughty. 24 hours.
sober, ready to go home. No stop, hold on. Fed mash up, no stop drink and I must catch up. Hold on. From the time I touch, 1 gal, 10 gal, not enough. Hold on. Trini love the party. We go pay but we love it when it's free. Good food and drinks in a cooler. Put the party on my shoulder, cause we outside from long time, yeah. No fight, yeah, all night. We outside from long time, yeah. No fight, yeah, all night. Watch me go, we knock a bottle, we knock a bottle, we knock a bottle, knock a bottle, knock a bottle. Touch dance, cash trouble. Things nice when the girl them bubbling. We knock a bottle, we knock a bottle, we knock a bottle, knock a bottle, knock a bottle. Touch dance, cash trouble. It's your birthday, baby. Hey, mommy, with the pretty little body, man, you hurt somebody when you whine. You got the thing down there, down there, down there, with the sun don't shine. Hey, mommy, with the pretty little figure, say you want 6 figure for the wine. You know me got it, sign the check, baby, but I want it for life. Oh, 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 oh. Can't let you go. Oh, 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 oh. Girl, wine it slow. Oh, 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 oh. All this for you, girl. Make a wish and it must come true. Yeah, what I do? Bust a wine now, bust a wine now, bust a wine like it's your birthday. Double time now, double time now, double time. Get a bad man Thursday. Bust a wine now, bust a wine now, bust a wine like it's your birthday. Get a bad man Thursday.
Real woman don't mean that you hear. Pretty nails and shoes don't mean you have to treat man where you spend on you. Woman, you confuse. Real woman have them bang book, and we don't make excuse. If all you have is sexy alone, you're about to lose. So let me tell you about real woman. Not do anything for a like on the gram. Let me tell you about real woman. Own house, own car, own land. Let me tell you about real woman. Boss up now, take charge of your man. Let me tell you about real woman. Tell them this your song. Put your hand in the air, yeah, yeah, yeah. Walk out, shout out, yeah, 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 yeah. If you know what, you're hand in the air, yeah, yeah, yeah. Walk out, shout out, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh Lord, keep doing the most. It's my money spent, can't spend it to post. Keep doing the most. It's my money spent, can't spend it to post.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh, this song's nice. This song's really good. I want to say welcome to Watch Trouble. Big up to Dazzle in the building. I'm just a guest here tonight.
No. We taking over the show tonight.
Yeah. It's the official male takeover of Watch Trouble. And it's funny that it's happening in Women's Month.
Yeah.
International Women's Day.
Yeah, we're going to get one for that one.
No, you know what? No. I know how we can spin it. We giving the ladies
a night off.
Okay, yeah. It's their month.
Yeah.
You know? Shandy gets the night off. She can, relax, kick back,
She can human feed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna get into that one. We're definitely gonna get into that one. I definitely want to speak about that one. We have a few little things to talk about here tonight. Yours truly, Kareem. I'm here. I'm filling in for Shandy tonight. Dazzle gave Shandy the night off, and I just thought I'll just help out instead of have Dazzle here by himself. So I'm on the mic side tonight. Usually I'm off camera, and you guys hear my, deep voice.
This is the one time that you get to see the voice of God. In the movies, the one time God shows himself.
Yeah. And it's always either Morgan Freeman or somebody.
Or the Allstate guy, one of the two.
So I want to say good afternoon to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's over there on our Mixcloud channel. Shout out to everybody that's on our YouTube channel. I don't know if we went live on Julian's yet. I have to check that to see if Shandy sent us live there. Yeah, Shandy, if you're listening, are you sending us on Julian's? Or are you really taking the night off? Let us know.
Come on, Shandy. Even on your night off, you still got to work, bro.
Yeah. There's no days off at GMGT. Even when you're off, you're not off. So quickly in the news, the big news for the day is that Stimmy got, that Stimmy went through. So I I guess everybody's gonna be out and about this weekend. Bottles are gonna be popping.
Yeah, there's not gonna be any crab legs left in the supermarket. Yeah, man.
It's gonna be I don't know about y'all, but my stimmy already spent, and it's not into any physical things. It's spent. Just know that the stimmy done finish already. You have any plans for yours, or are you just gonna save it?
It's still Women's Month, so I agree with you. My stimmy done spent.
Okay.
You gotta. I probably will get that. You have to appreciate the woman in your life.
Oh,
the finer things.
Oh, that's the way it's gonna go with that, huh?
Sadly.
All right. So
they say a happy wife is a happy life. So
true. Shout out to everybody that's locked in over there on our YouTube channel. Mara, good evening. Antonia, good afternoon. And to everybody else that's incognito, good afternoon to you too. Shout out to everybody that's locked in via the audio. And welcome to Watch Trouble. Dazzler and yours truly Kareem here tonight. So we're gonna go into some music for a little bit again, and then when we come back, we're gonna go into a few other topics that we have set up here for you guys. So this is primarily a talk show with some music in it, and we get to the chat. You know what I want to do with the audience tonight? I want to do a little bit of this or that with the audience. Usually we do it with the guests.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
All right. So listen, let's do the this or that. Take the music break, so by the time we come back, we have some good answers waiting for us.
Let's do it.
All right. So you want to start off the this or that
with the audience? Yes.
Let's go. So this or that is a game we usually play with our guests, and we ask them to choose between two scenarios, right? Dazzle usually have some awesome this or that. So let's go.
All right. So this or that. Would you want a vacation in Bali or the Caribbean?
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, first question on this or that. Would you like to vacation?
Yep, vacation in
Bali or the Caribbean. All right, so I'll give my answer to that when we come back on the other side of the break. My this or that is KFC or Royal Castle, because I love my tummy.
It's funny, in certain Caribbean countries there is no Royal Castle.
Well, there used to be a Royal Castle in Grenada, no more. But when it was there, even back then, it was awesome.
Yeah,
them Royal Castle fries was.
I could imagine. And Vinci, we have KFC and damn, I forgot the name of the other guy. But it's
another one
somewhere down in town, yeah.
Okay.
With a blue box, I can never forget that box, bro.
All right. So I already see we start getting some answers back here already in the chat room, but we're gonna discuss them in full, and I'm gonna definitely ask the audience why. Paris, you're full of answers tonight, and most of the answers she's saying is things that I agree with. So wow.
You want to give them one more round? And
yeah, let's give them one more.
All right.
You give one more, I'll give one more.
Would you rather drive or be driven?
Oh, good one. Let's ask. Let's see, drive or driven. It's a tough one. So my this or that would be, ladies, in the summer, do you rather short shorts or summer dresses? Short shorts or summer dresses?
Let me give an evil laugh.
All right, so we're going to take a quick music break, one song, and then come right back in, and we're going to start discussing some of these answers here. I see some answers coming in. Shout out to the Trini Queen Bee. I see you. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to Antonia and Mara. Please, guys, let's get involved. Let me head over to Mixcloud to see if any questions start coming in. Oh, Berthel got some answers coming in there already.
Berthel.
And if anybody's listening on the audio, I know there are a few people listening because I can see you guys. Just drop us a line on WhatsApp. Let us know what's your preferences. So remember, the first one was vacation in the Caribbean versus Bali, KFC versus Royal Castle, drive or be driven, and the third one for the ladies, because it's your month, short shorts or summer dresses. We're going to be right back after this. Let's do this. It's Watch Trouble. The men take over. Dazzle, Kareem, we here.
Let's do it.
Oh, Lord.
Rhythm cast music. Rhythm cast music. Rhythm cast.
Yeah, man, I want to say shout out to Jed Songs who's over there on our Facebook feed. Big up yourself, my brother. I see you. I saw your answers. We're going to definitely get into it on the other side of the break.
No, before you with them on Jesus. Yeah, my country problem, me pass Jesus. Because now we be our own problem. Now who can reason well. Ambassador go the check, and governor go the check, and president go the check. When they say we jump, we go jump. Some people go somersault. Them get the headache, we go drink Panadol. Meanwhile, president go the check, and governor go the check. Now they money there, the tiffy come major. We make this up a Conde. So fire come to come, to go to where they make people so cool. To go to money in no auto. To go to so fire come to come, to go to you well, and then they laugh you well, and then they see us they share that, as then they flange you well. My people suffer well. Police they slap them well. Hungry they wire them well. Ambassador go the check, and governor go the check, and president go the check. When they say we jump, we go jump. Some people go somersault. Them dirty headache we go drink Panadol. Meanwhile president go the check, and governor go the check. My people self they fear too much. We fear the thing we not see. One day all of us go die. We always get reason to fear. Fight for your right to you go the fear. Police go slap you, you go the fear. Fight for your picking them, you go the fear. You go the fear. Ambassador go the check, and governor go the check, and president go the check. And they say we jump, we go jump. Some people go somersault. Them dirty headache we go drink Panadol. Meanwhile president go the check.
Rhythm cast music.
Yo, Dazzle, we got some jokes right here, brother.
Let's hear them.
We got some jokes. So, first of all, Mara has no clue what Royal Castle is. So, Mara.
Oh, no.
Because you said that, you need to let us know what country are you from.
Lot of mercy.
Yeah, you got to tell us that because Royal Castle is something similar, a little bit similar to KFC. But first of all, KFC in the Caribbean is different from KFC in the US. So when we say KFC, we're talking about island KFC, right? So we're talking about island KFC. So Mara, let us know which country you're from. So to the people that's just joining us, we were talking, we have this game that we usually play when we have guests on the inside. We call it This or That. So we decided we was going to play This or That with the audience tonight since Shandy, pink and sweet like what? Pink and fluffy like no, sweet and fluffy like pink
cotton candy.
Pink cotton candy
Uh-huh.
is not with us today.
Some sort of fluffy business.
So Mara, you said you're in Brooklyn. Are you from Brooklyn, like born and raised, Brooklyn raised? Because the way you be getting onto Soca Hun, you gotta have a little bit of island in you, whether it's by birth or by injection,
penetration.
You gotta have a little island in you, right? So Royal Castle is similar to KFC, but Caribbean KFC.
If I was to explain it, it's like you see how you have those big chains, KFC, Popeyes in America.
Yeah, right.
And then you have Crown Fried Chicken.
Right.
Even though none of them really taste good in the Caribbean, all of them taste amazing.
Amazing.
But Royal Castle, I would say, is like the more local.
Yeah. Royal Castle is a local version of the KFC. That's accurate. That's as accurate as it can get. Now, the 4 scenarios we had for the This or That, where we give you 2 options and you have to choose one. The first one was to vacation in the Caribbean versus Bali. The second one was the KFC versus Royal Castle.
Correct.
The third one was to either you drive yourself or you get driven. And the fourth one for the ladies was either pom-pom shots or summer dresses. And we had a few interesting answers. Mara, I think you sung like a Royal Castle kind of girl. Royal Castle is really good. The fries is amazing in Royal Castle.
And the sauce.
And the sauces is amazing. In some instance, I actually preferred some of Royal Castle's chicken cuts compared to the KFC. But KFC's, to me, is a better chicken brand than Royal Castle.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been about what? Almost 15 years since I've been to Trinidad last. Yeah. And I have family there, so I mean, I'm sure if they see this, they'll probably be like, But to be honest, I think Royal Castle is. I agree with you with the chicken cuts. I think it's more organic.
It is.
As you look at it, you don't see as much fat.
Mm-hmm.
Endorse.
So I love Royal Castle, but I used to go KFC, buy some chicken, and head over to Royal Castle, get some fries and some of the sauces.
Oh, I've done that too.
Yeah, so that combination was amazing. Yeah, so if you ask me to pick one, like right at this moment, I'll pick Royal Castle.
I would agree. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I'm not even hating on KFC. I love KFC, Island KFC, but right now my pick is Royal Castle. Mara said she loves herself some KFC. Paris said the same thing about the KFC Royal Castle combination. Let me head over to Mixcloud and see what some of the answers is over there.
Where is Mira from? That's a.
Mara says she's born and raised in Brooklyn.
Oh, so Mira, I would suggest if you ever choose to visit the Caribbean and you so choose to go to Trinidad, you try Royal Castle. If you do go to one of the smaller islands and you have a layover in Trinidad, there's one in the airport that you can get a sample.
Yeah, that one is always busy.
Really like,
Oh, those two chicken spots on the airport in Trinidad is just
always busy.
Always busy. Yeah. I don't know how they keep chicken to keep up with the demand.
There's 3 places in that airport that's always busy. There's the chicken spots and the rum shop.
So Trig says he's from Jamaica and he loves chicken. He just wants to put that out there. KFC because I think it's way better than Royal Castle. Berthel, I categorically disagree with you, but anybody that has a preference of KFC over Royal Castle, I'm not holding them to a fault.
It's still great.
Yeah, it's still great chicken. And Mara, the Popeyes here is the closest thing to the KFC in the Caribbean. So you would find a lot of West Indian people here, they gravitate towards Popeyes and they don't eat the KFC here. I think that's the closest thing we can come to.
Generic chain restaurant? Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, so let's see what's happening over on our YouTube channel right here. Trini Quimby say Royal Castle any day, and that she would rather go to Bali than the Caribbean right now. Man, Antonia said she's feeling hungry with all this talk.
That makes 2 of us love.
Yeah, so I think Mara has fully understood what Brittany, are you saying Popeyes is better than KFC? I forgot my more than and less than signs. So what is the one that's pointing to the left?
You just made me stop the music. What?
Yes. I don't know. I don't know if she's saying more than and less than, but she says Popeyes and then she has the, I don't know which sign is this one. Which one is that one? I'll have to Google it. This is the more than or the less than?
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's more than.
So she's saying Popeyes is more than?
Better than KFC. Oh my God.
Oh, greater than Popeyes is greater than KFC? You mean in the U.S.?
Yeah, just probably the U.S. I'll give it that.
Give it an instrumental again, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. You know what? I have something. She's talking about the U.S. Brittany,
have to be.
Clarify. Popeyes is better than KFC in the U.S. of A. That's what you're saying, right?
Please.
Because if that's not what you're saying, I have something to say to you right now. Hold on. Let me play this for you real quick.
Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. I don't know how them so wicked, why them so wicked, but I know say them gal ya wicked.
That's just that's just in case. Just in case that's what you mean. I want you to clarify. Born here though, and her parents are from PR. That's Mara.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Brittany says in the US. Okay, Brittany, because I'm just making sure. Yeah, Popeyes in the US is the closest thing you can have to a West Indian KFC. No,
and it's still a far mile.
And it's still, yes, there's still some gap there to close up. Let's move on to, I want to save the dresses pum pum shots one for last because I've seen some interesting answers here. Let's jump into this one. Would you I think most everybody here I saw put that they would rather go to Bali. Although I saw Jed Sounds over on Facebook said he rather goes in the Caribbean and he's gonna be the driver. He loves to be the driver. I rather be the driver. I rather drive myself.
Honestly, I asked that question and I thought about it. I like being the driver because, I mean, of course, you don't trust anybody more than yourself.
Exactly.
However, there is times where it is so convenient to be driven.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Getting in a car, going to a party, or getting blasted drunk, and then having to go home. It's like, I don't have to drive.
So I when I was still at my job, I used to drive to a lot of my appointments, but then I stopped because I was like, hey, can I put my trips on the credit card, the corporate card? They're like, sure. Stopped using my car.
Of course.
Best feeling ever to not have to look for parking.
Yes.
You just jump in, you on the way to your meetings, you do what you gotta do, you check your calendar, you update notes, you did what you have to do. So I definitely don't mind jumping in an Uber, but you see, for every day back and forth, I want to be the driver. You
get pulled over, you don't have to worry about if you're going to jail or not. It's a good feeling.
For the people who don't have a license, right? Let's say you would have a license. Would you prefer being driven or to drive yourself? Because I saw Paris said she doesn't have a license. So that was her excuse about the driver-driven one.
I didn't have a license for a good half of my time of driving. I mean, that's not an excuse.
This man is copping to the crime. He's telling on himself.
Statutes of limitations.
Yeah. So, wait. Let me just try to read through here. So, all this talk is making her hungry. Antonia is ready to eat. Mara looks like she's ready to eat too. Let me just run up here. Short shorts. Trini Queen B say she likes short shorts. So let's go. The one of the finals one we had was pum pum shorts or summer dresses. So Trini Queen B, you want to tell us why you prefer the short shorts? Berthel said she likes capris. So Berthel, why don't you like pum pum shorts? We just want to know. The question wasn't for capris. It was pum pum shorts or some summer dresses. Let's see. Brittany, what is your preference? Is it summer dresses or is it short shorts? I saw Paris dropped a line here, boy. And I gotta go back up to see it. Antonia says pum pum shorts. Antonia, you probably got a fat ass. You in the gym all the time, so I could understand why. Paris says summer dresses because it leads to easy access.
My kind of girl.
You know what?
There we go.
Yeah. You know what, Paris? You the MVP, girl. You the MVP.
We need a trophy.
Yeah. Paris, that's a trophy right there. Yeah. If Paris was in a competition now, you know what? She would take all top 10.
Yeah, that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
I honestly feel that deserves the Rocky Balboa theme song.
Yeah. Give it some of that, man. That's the best answer I've seen all weekend. Let's go back to here. Let's see what's happening here. Brittany says summer dresses. Brittany, why? Mara said people be running into the street out of nowhere. She doesn't trust herself. She'll run them over, so she prefers to be driven. Talk to me, Antonia. Why do you prefer short shorts? And Brittany, why do you prefer summer dresses? I want to see something here. And let me head over to the Mixcloud. Let's see. DJ Triggs says he prefers short shorts. All right, Triggs. I wonder why you prefer short shorts. Is it on you or is it on other women? So Berthel said Bali because it's a different atmosphere than the Caribbean. Food, language, customs. She just wants to try something different.
I agree.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love to go to Bali for that same reason too. So guys, this is Watch Trouble. Obviously you can see Kareem. When I'm on Mike's side, I'm Kareem. When I'm off camera, you call me the voice of God. So today I'm Kareem, as you can see, and then I have Dazzle, who graciously accepted my offer to host in Shandy's absence. So thank you, sir. Thank you for that.
Of course.
And don't forget, the game right now we're playing is this or that. The 4 scenarios we dropped on you guys were KFC versus Royal Castle, right? Bali versus the Caribbean. What is it? Short shorts versus summer dresses, and drive or be driven. I think there was an even split between the shorts and the dresses. It seems like KFC won out on the chicken side. Most people here don't seem to be drivers, so they are willing to be driven. And it looks like it was kind of an even split between Bali and the Caribbean. So, you know, it was neither there, here nor there. But listen, we're going to take a quick pause for a cause, and we're going to come right back. We have some topics to discuss. Some of it is crazy. And while we do that, guys, tell us how you're going to spend that stimulus check. Let me know if there is any opportunity for me to get a little bit of it. So Paris, we have Paris song load up there.
Oh yeah, we do.
Paris, for that answer, we have this song for you, and we'll be right back after these. This is what you call a transition. This is what you go. Ooh, that was sick. That was sick, my brother. That was crazy.
My girl is sweet like pineapple, they sweet like tangerine. Rhythm cast music, got the sweetest tunes here for you. You give DJ Dazzle vibes, now he just want you next to him. Drills International, watching your vibe, them love your energy. All night your waist moving, rhythm cast them love how you do it. All night she body talking, oh lord, it's speaking your language. DJ Dazzle like, oh lord, the wine feel like you just win the lotto. Yeah, them like, oh lord, you are the captain. Sail away, rhythm cast boss make tune and make them navigate. Sail away, anchor down, let them dive in, let them dive in. Sail away, to the ends of the globe and right along again. Sail away, oh lord, sink or float, they don't care what you do, then throw them overboard. Dazzle them, don't need no lifeguard. I say rock them like a tidal wave. You are the captain. I say throw them overboard. I don't need a lifeguard. I say rock them like a tidal wave.
Anytime, any place, and you're always ready and willing to ride buggy. You never avoid the buggy and you never yet hide from it. You never run from it. You always come halfway to meet it. Look at the size of it. Still you never back down, you that easy. Oh, come girl. Wine since you love you wine pan buggy. Climb since you love you climb on buggy. Bright since you love you right pan buggy. You are sweetness, come let me wine ya. Wine since you love you wine pan buggy. Climb since you love you climb on buggy. Bright since you love you right pan buggy. You wanna reach and I'm gonna take you there. It's the wine for me. It's the arch in the spine for me. It's the moaning and the crying for me. It's the way that you put it to the side for me. It's the wine for me. It's the arch in the spine for me. It's the moaning and the crying for me. It's the way that you put it to the side for me. Yeah, yeah. You're always ready. I love how you're ever ready. Baby, you're always ready. Ready for the sweetness. Yeah, yeah. You're always ready. I love how you're ever ready. Baby, you're always ready. Ready for the sweetness. And next thing I love about you, you have no time for no games. Nah, baby, the bag a long talking lane. Girl, you know when you want to try to win. Baby, the shy game wine pon buggy. Climb since the love climb on buggy. Bright since the love right pon buggy. You want sweetness, come let me wine ya. Wine since the love wine pon buggy. Climb since the love climb on buggy. Bright since the love right pon buggy. You wanna reach and I'm gonna take you there. It's the wine for me. It's the arch and the spine for me. It's the moaning and the crying for me. It's the way that you put it to the side for me. It's the wine for me. It's the arch and the spine for me. It's the moaning and the crying for me. It's the way that you put it to the side for me. Yeah, yeah, you're always ready. I love how you're ever ready. Baby, you're always ready. Ready for the sweetness. Yeah, yeah, you're always ready. I love how you're ever ready. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you're always ready. Yeah, it's true. Toxic. We pull out toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic, we don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know it's real.
Rhythm Cast Museum, Cast Museum, Cast Museum.
And everybody has a choice. And baby, I choose you. Cause you're crazy, match my crazy. You're my Beyonce, and I'm your Jay-Z. I'm so mad at you. 1 minute I can't stand you. Next minute that is bad. I block you just to unblock you. And ask you how was your day like normal. And don't even talk about between the sheets. So sweet I can't leave. Maybe that is why they say we toxic. We full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic, don't give up, cause baby, at least we know it's real. My biggest investment wasn't stocks and apartments. No, maybe it was you. All of the pain and the fights and the stress and the sex mix up together. Be with no other, even when I don't like you. 1 minute is I love you, next minute is well pain. I tell my friends I don't want you, then they see us together again like normal. And don't even talk about between the sheets. So sweet I can't leave. Maybe that is why they say we toxic. We full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic, we don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know it's real. Girl, let me wine on you. And let me wine on you. Push back and let me wine on you. So damn. Girl, let me wine on you. Vibes! And let me wine on you. Push back and let me wine on you. And let me wine on you. Bend down and touch your toe. Girl, let me wine on you. Girl, let me wine on you. Let me wine on you. Yeah, I'm catching fever, a fever. Running on you, don't wear your body and coiling, girl. I'm not toying with you. I'm a believer, receiver, taking from you. Here's what I wanna do, girl. Let me wine on you. Let me wine on you. Girl, let me wine on you. Push back and let me wine on you. Girl, let me wine on you. Bend down and touch your toe. Girl, let me wine on you. Push back and let me wine on you. Girl, let me wine on you. Let them know.
Watch, Trouble.
Take over the tongue.
Watch Trouble each and every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. on GMGT.
All right. Okay, so that needs to get updated.
Yeah, I feel like people are gonna see me just capsize with this chain.
Woo! You know we're gonna clip that, right? Don't do it. Don't do it.
You just see one foot in the air after.
Don't do it. When I had the old studio, one night I have this bowl of rice in my hands, right? And I'm leaning back in one similar chair to this. I think actually I still have the chair. I still own that chair. And I leaned too far back. You know, so there's like a latch here that can keep the back straight or it allow it to rock back. So I had it free and I kept rocking back, bro, and that flipped ended up on the ground, rice in my nose. Yo, I think I have a picture somewhere on Facebook. I'm gonna get it and try to share it in the group chat from the old studio. So shout out to everybody from the Spice Jam days, man. Go ahead, Dazzle. You were saying something and I cut you off. My bad.
You still own that chair?
Yeah, I still have the chair.
You're a better man than me.
Yeah, I still have the chair. That's the chair like I use when I'm in my room. That's like my little office setup. I have a little table.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I gotta do some writing or anything like that, I usually sit on that chair. But I still have it. I'm gonna find the picture on Facebook and probably share it to the GMGT social media pages. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start sharing some old Spice Jams pictures from the old studio so people can see where we came from and the growth over the years. Watch Trouble. Yours truly, Kareem. I'm here. I'm filling in for Shandy today. When I'm behind the camera, I'm usually called the VOG. And on this side, you know the name. I got Dazzle here with me. Dazzle make the girl them razzle. And I'm filling in for Miss Shandy. Pink and fluffy like
Sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy.
Sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's it there. Yeah. So yeah, watch Trouble today. I just gotta dive back into like a last few comments I seen the ladies made over there on YouTube, which was a little bit crazy, boy. So let me talk. We were talking about she said, I love wearing pants, short or long, but I like showing off my legs. Doesn't hurt that I have a heavy T bumper. Wow. Wow.
Must be nice.
Trini Queen B. Whew. I have a thing for fat asses.
I'm sounding like Thursdays.
Yeah. Thursdays is nice. Antonia said, but Kareem, you ain't easy. How you mean? Mara said, how about leggings and no underwear? Wow.
That's an option too,
Wow.
Nice little pajama option.
Shoot. I love it here. I love it here.
Love Women's Month.
Yeah.
We should do this again next time.
And Antonia says she loves to wear short clothes in general. Brittany says comfort and style, sometimes with a cute split on up the side, kind of flirty.
This love is toxic. Different kind of love.
Mara says, going to the corner store type-ish. Man, ladies, I just want to put this out there. I love y'all. I just want to put that out there. I love y'all. Anyway, let's talk about toxic. Let's talk a little bit about toxic love. Any ladies out there in a toxic relationship, would you rather to be in a toxic relationship where the passion is hot and heavy, or do you just want a regular boring guy? I shouldn't say regular. Just a guy who's probably not as toxic and it treats you right, but there isn't a lot of excitement. It's just kind of monotonous. So ladies, if you had the choice to make one of those, what would you pick? Either one is madly in love with you, but one is just toxic, one is just, let's say, boring. What would you go with? I want to get a feel for what the ladies think here in this Women's Month here.
It sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah. It does, right? We have some topics to go in. I noticed nobody told us. She said, Paris said toxic is a new norm. I noticed nobody spoke about the stimulus. Nobody told us what they're going to do with the stimulus money.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to sell themselves out.
Okay. I'm paying bills with mine.
Yeah.
That's why it's done already.
Essentially, that's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah.
After everything is,
Have you done your taxes yet?
No.
I haven't done mine yet either.
No.
Yeah.
I'm never really in a rush.
I haven't done my personal taxes yet, nor have I done my business taxes yet.
I don't have kids, so I'm never in a rush.
Today is what? It's March 11th. I have a little less than...
about a month.
But I think there will be an automatic extension because of COVID. A lot of things are going to get pushed back. Whoa. Did I say I love it here? Brittany said she rather deal with a vibrator. Antonia says she don't want a toxic man, and Brittany says she rather deal with a vibrator.
Brittany, a vibrator can be toxic to you. Because if your vibrator is boring, then we have a problem.
Oh my goodness!
I'm pretty sure a vibrator is toxic.
So Brittany says she wants neither. No boring men, no toxic men. She just we'll deal with the vibrator.
There's different levels of toxic, you know. You have toxic, like you can survive it, and then you have toxic there you need instant treatment, you know.
Yeah, you need years later the trauma still there.
Yeah.
the Trini Queen Bee is in Trinidad, so she can't answer the stimulus question. All right, Trini Queen Bee. I don't know. For some reason, that Trini Queen Bee, I just thought that was somebody in Queens, a Trinidadian living in Queens.
A little screwy light bulb in Queens.
No. Just yeah. I didn't think about thing. Antonia says she loved dark chocolate men. So does it matter if they're toxic or not, Antonia? Asking for Dazzle. Asking for Dazzle. Gotta have a toxic man at some point. Must have passion in the bed. See? I love Trini Queen Bee. Trini Queen Bee, I love you. You gotta have a little toxicity at some point. Now, the problem is you just don't know how toxic it's gonna get. And I think too toxic is a problem. You can't have some man and then 10 years later you still have trauma. But a little toxicity is not too bad.
Nah, it makes for good makeup.
Yeah, definitely makes for good makeup.
Yeah.
So I would agree with your assessment of this. Let me go into some of these things we have prepared here for you guys tonight. We have this one here, and it's in the news lately. It said there is a move to change the word breast milk to chest or human milk. I want to know how y'all feel about that.
Did we not say last week that this is going too far?
Yeah, the overcorrections. Those are overcorrections.
This is going too far. I mean, it's breast milk. Where else is the milk coming from? Well, that's a bad question, but I mean, still, respectfully speaking.
Yeah.
You know, where else is it coming from? Is it coming from your finger? Is this like Scary Movie when you just point your finger and
milk just comes
out? No. It's breast milk, bro. I think that's going too far.
So quick track back. Shandy said she's tired of toxic. Bore her to death. Right now she's fed up.
Shandy is a red woman for those of you that don't know. So as of right now, she is just speaking without any true intentions of following up or being bored for the rest of her life.
You mean Shandy's a red woman, so she's usually the toxic person in the relationship, right? DJ Hurricane said he's tired of... No, he said he just ended a toxic relationship tonight. Damn, Hurricane. That's fresh.
Damn, son. Might have to break up some Tony Braxton for Hurricane, man.
Yeah. Wow.
It's either one or two things. It's Tony Braxton or you want some rum songs.
I think the rum.
Probably some rum songs.
Some rum songs, yeah. Wow, Hurricane. He said he had to end it. If of all the toxic relationships I've been in, I've never ended it. I just moved on. I didn't end it. You know, a little toxic.
Nah, I had to end one.
You had to end one?
I had to end one.
Okay.
One got way beyond its limits, and I had to, I had to cut that person off. Even to this point, if I see them in the street, I'm walking straight past them.
Yeah, that toxic.
Bro, I was in Kings Plaza Mall, and the person was in the mall, and they fell. And I seen when they fell, and I just looked the other way. I didn't even bust a smile or laugh or nothing. I didn't want to give no type of invitation for this person to communicate with me later.
Wow. You want to discuss that, bro? I feel like there's some trauma there.
Boy, there's more than trauma.
It's a safe space, Dazzle. It's a safe space.
I don't even want to give this person any type of limelight.
Right. Okay, let's move on. So we have Annette who's listening out there. She said she thinks that the breast milk thing is stupid. And I agree.
I
completely agree. What are they going to change next?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that they're going appropriating everything and they're going to go to the extreme so that people don't complain anymore?
That's not human nature. I don't understand. Everything can't be politically correct to the point where you can't offend everybody. And I think it's coming to a point where that we're trying to protect every single thing, every single subset, you practically, there's not going to be any safe spaces or safe words you can say anymore. At some point.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand it. I'm not speaking about people who are racist and all these things are abhorrent. Yes. But when you come in and say no, it can no longer be breast milk.
Yeah, I think that's way too far, man.
Where do we draw the line?
I think that's way too far. I thought potato head was too far.
I thought that was too far too.
But yeah, I can't even.
Human milk to be more inclusive. Inclusive of what?
Of who?
I don't understand.
I mean, dogs breastfeed.
Bro, even if it's a man with milk coming out of his breast, it's still breast milk.
It's still breast milk.
Men have breasts.
Men can lactate.
I don't get it. I'm just. This is the overcorrection. Like people are so like afraid to say the wrong thing, and everybody's just making things up now to okay, like, well, we can't afford to offend this person. We can't afford to offend that person. It's breast milk.
You know, I wonder what comedy would be like in about 10 years.
I don't even want to know. There'll probably be no more comedy.
Any good comedy offends somebody.
Yes, I agree. I was pretty offensive last night on my show. I had this guy from Guyana who came and demanded soca as soon as he checked in. You know that one person that comes to the club, literally walks into the club like 3:30, drunk. They came from some other party, and as soon as they walk in the club, they walk up to the DJ. Hey, I want to hear that new Patrice.
I want to hear this right now, Big Chop.
Yeah, and then they telling you Patrice, but it's really a Destra song they telling you about, right? You know that type. So that was the person. We had that person on Julian's last night for the midweek therapy, and as soon as he stepped in, I want to hear soca. I'm like, bro, like where you come from? Then he made it known that he was from Guyana. I'm like, man, the one Caribbean country that wants to be West Indian.
That gets a little blight here and there, does everything in their power to strip themselves of that little blight.
And you just come in here and want to demand more soca than everybody else. So, but I definitely, at the end, I was like, yo, bro, it's all love. But I was, purposefully being an asshole. And at one point, I'm like, do you guys even call it soca music or do you call it music soca?
They listen to Robert's Patrice.
So, I'm like, listen, so in the end of the show, I say, you know what? I'm going to play a Guyanese soca song for you. Let me hear a soca. And they literally took 10 minutes before they can answer and tell me one soca song they wanted.
There's only one.
There's not much.
At least to my knowledge.
Yeah. Guyana only is, I think, 4th or 5th year into Carnival. Like an official carnival. They used to have something else. I forgot what other festival they had.
They had a festival, but I think it is like 4 or 5 years into it.
Right. So, and the one Guyanese person on the live, well, the 2 or 3 more showed up. But that one person was the obnoxious person. The other 2 was listening all night and they didn't care. Until he came in and then they were like, yeah, we from Guyana too. This is what. But they were very knowledgeable about the music there. They ended up telling us a song. And we went and we found it. It only took us like 10 minutes because we didn't have it in our crates, but it sounded good. And, it just makes you understand that even though like we're all in this melting pot over here, that people still want to be connected to their roots and where they're from. And we're going to try to find some more Guyanese soca to put in rotation here. But shout out to all the small islands and all the islands that are just developing carnivals and, starting to get into the soca music and stuff. Shout out to Hurricane especially, who's been a very big plug for us with small island soca, especially St. Martin and the Virgin Islands. So Hurricane, big up yourself out there and shout out to everybody that's representing all the small islands. But back to the conversation. Brittany said Eddie Murphy has talked about wanting to tour again. He will be censored, I bet. Yeah, he's up in this kind of climate, but knowing Eddie Murphy, he wouldn't care.
He wouldn't care.
Yeah, he would say whatever he wants to say.
His years in the business, he doesn't care.
And Mara says old comedy, not like comedy nowadays. And Paris said it's definitely getting ridiculous now. Trini Quinby said we are adjusting everything to accommodate every minority, and by that standard, it will never end. I fully agree.
Yeah.
It's like we just afraid to to say certain, like, what is offensive about breast milk?
For people that don't have breasts. I mean, I guess. Now that I actually said that out loud.
No, I get it.
Now that I actually said that out loud.
No, I get it.
Okay,
so maybe a woman who's probably had a double mastectomy or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Now that I said it out loud, it was like, okay.
But
maybe.
Why would that offend somebody who doesn't have breasts?
I don't think it would be offensive at that point.
Yeah.
I think it would just be like, you know, one of those things like you wish you could do something and you know you just can't do it.
But imagine me saying breast milk. Who's been saying breast milk for the last 30-something years of my life? One day, happen to say breast milk, and all of a sudden now this is not PC culture anymore, and I get cancelled for saying breast milk,
and everybody says, "Oh
my god!
Oh my god!
You're so insensitive to the people that don't have breasts.
How dare you?"
That blows my mind.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Could you imagine if Bernie Mac was still alive?
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Man.
Yeah, Myra says even stuff as early as Chappelle's show wouldn't be shown now as openly. Yo, Chappelle was
he was
hilarious. I love Chappelle. They want to include kids that have 2 moms or 2 dads.
So what does that have to do? It's still breast milk.
Yeah, it's still breast milk.
If you got 2 moms or 2 dads, it doesn't take away from the fact that it's breast milk.
Antonia said this topic is pissing her off. It just goes to show how crazy even that whole thing with Mr. Potato Head. There is no reason why Mr. Potato Head should have become Potato Head.
There's no reason. There is no reason. I don't see a reason whatsoever.
You know who they cancel into?
Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, but he was a little on the
Yeah, he was a perv.
Yeah.
He was a perv.
Anybody got a little Pepe Le Pew in them? Yo. Pepe Le Pew reminds me of those little Haitian men on Flatbush. Always like dressed to the brim, those shiny dress shoes,
and their Mercedes Benz.
Wait. Paris also said they're speaking about stopping kids from saying mom or dad in school. So what are they supposed to say in school? Parent?
Listen, I have a good question. Who the hell is in charge of all of this appropriation business?
I have no idea.
Somebody need a box.
I have no idea.
Mom or dad? Come on, bro. Really?
So you got to say my parent?
Yeah, like a sponsor.
Yeah. You know what?
My guardian?
Oh yeah, Paris said they are saying parent. Any day my daughter goes to school and they send her home for saying her dad is the day I take my daughter out of that school.
Yeah. Now you see what I was saying the other day? I'm afraid to actually have kids in this time span, yo. It's not that I'm actually afraid to have a child. Of course it'll be taken care of, but I mean,
yeah, it's just like
what am I bringing them into? For them to turn around and say, I didn't ask to be here. Nah, I use that line enough. I don't need it coming back around on me.
You know what? Let's jump back into a music break because everything out here is getting crazy and music makes everything a little bit better. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about a few more things that we have here on check. So I'm gonna continue to say breast milk, and anybody I offend by saying that, I want to apologize in advance. I don't mean anything by it, but breast milk is breast milk.
Save the boobs.
Yeah, it's at some point somebody has got to put a stop to certain things, and that's one of those things I'm not buying into. So breast milk, it will remain, and breast milk it is. It's What's Trouble. It's Dazzle. It's Kareem. Shout out to Shandy on the outside. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. It's Women's Month. All the beautiful ladies, all the independent ladies on the outside. Hope you're enjoying the show today. And with that said, we're going to go back into this music break one more time.
Rhythm cast music. Rhythm cast music. Rhythm cast music.
bang, 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 bang. Nice. Section 3 is sweet. This are the sections. Yeah, what you singing? Nice. Oh, you're something good. Hey, let me jump. Let me jump. I could bring my friends and we could bring your friends and we friends will all line together. Just decide who house we lining in. This place alright. Right here in the back. Jam. We go ting-a-licky, ting-a-licky, ting-a-licky. Israel vibes and we beating iron right here in the back. Jam.
What you doing with your time, boy? I don't take time right now, but better days are coming. Change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Better days are coming. Change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same.
Oh Lord.
There's no panorama. Hey, we can jump up and play mass in the savannah. Just be patient, hold the strain. Enjoy life and don't complain. You got to pray like every day, and things will be irate. Better days are coming. Change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Better days are coming. Change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Hey, let them know I don't have no time for no drama. Miss performing on stage, I'm singing this soca. Yeah, that is life, I can't complain. When things nice, it's felt like rain. This feeling I can't explain. I promise you right now, better days are coming. Change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Better days are coming. Change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same.
I'm at a big place in my life, and it can't change. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will never, ever change. Plata, louder. I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. I'm at a happy place in my life, and it can't change. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will never, ever change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go. I'm at a happy place, never, ever change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go. Shell it down. Take a lick of sham on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yo. Come take a lick of sham on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yo. Yeah, party nice. Hey, the old party got fire, yes. When the crew link up, it's us in a bundle. Yeah, it's we who bring the vibe. So come take a lick of sham on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yo. Come take a lick of sham on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yo. Let's full of vibe and chill, yeah. Come let me vibe and chill, yeah. Let's full of vibe and chill, yeah. Come let me vibe and chill, yeah. Oh Lord, come take a lick of sham on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yo. Come take a lick of sham on the inside. We got vibes, we got enough energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yo. Come let me party. Come let me fest. Hey. Come let me party. Come let me fest. Oh, yeah, so you gotta push and go through. We gonna push. We gotta push and go through. We gonna push and go through anyway. Yeah. I never see so much obstacles before. I gotta pray some more. I gotta try and forget about it. So let me go back to my jam. I never see some my obstacles before. I got to pray some more. I got to try and forget about it. I never say I'm perfect, and yes, I fall, but I'm gonna again. See, my journey will never go in vain, no. That's how I gotta push. You gotta push and go through. We gonna push. We gotta push and go through. We gonna push. We gonna push and go through all the way, yeah. When my fire burn, you can see it from miles away. And the light from the flame is called my destiny.
Add us on all social media platforms at DJ Dazzle, Nikki G The Voice, and Shandy Media. Watch Trouble.
And y'all know what it is, man. It's Watch Trouble, Dazzle, the VOG on the mic side tonight. I need to go into this topic here, and y'all know how we keep it. We keeps it real over here. So let me just find this one real quick, right here. I wanna talk about that one. To all the single people out there right now, right? Do you still have the energy to start a new relationship? This question obviously does not apply to me.
No, me.
But I like to always put myself in other people's shoes to empathize and, see myself there. If I were to be single, I don't think I would have the energy to start a relationship. I would like to have relationship sex without the relationship.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to put yourself in them kind of shoes when you have your own circumstances of why you feel that way, The amount of time that you spend to, put into a relationship, the energy that you put forward, the arguments you try to get through. I mean, of course, for the first year or 5, you may not, you may not care for any type of connection, but eventually, maybe you'll find that energy to, that you might think that one person is worth spending the energy on to see where it goes,
Listen, what do you look for in a relationship, Dazzle? Like, let's say when you are single, like, do you actively look for like qualities, or do you just vibe with someone and then whatever vibe starts, you may decide, hey, this is not going anywhere, or they don't have the things that I like? Or do you actively say, that person looks like they have that quality, let me check them out?
When I was single, I would say I wouldn't say I would necessarily look for a trait off rip. First thing first is a vibe. If you can't joke around, if you can't, laugh, you can't enjoy certain things, and yeah, it's not gonna work. If you're always straight face, or if I crack a joke and you're like, oh, that's offensive, then yeah, it's not gonna work. So it's got to be a vibe. But realistically, I like people that don't like to depend on people.
So you like independent women?
I like independence. I mean, not specifically independence, or not generally independence, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But I like a hustler. I like somebody that, has some sort of hustle in them. Somebody that could go get what they want. If they ain't got no side talents, then they understand that, I got to put in 80 hours at work in order to get this done. I like people that go get.
The go-getters.
Yeah, I like that. That's one trait that I would say is highly attractive. Somebody that's not dependent on anybody else to get anything done for themselves,
Yeah, I have to say I'm attracted. Wow. Whoa. I'm attracted to strong women, like alpha female types.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like when they step in the room, they like command the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My favorite woman in the world, besides my daughter, I think is Michelle Obama.
Her energy just command the room.
Yeah.
Without saying a word, she definitely has the attention of people.
I love me some Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is my woman crush.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Michelle Obama. If for whatever reason it doesn't work out with her and Barack, and it doesn't work out between me and my wife, I am definitely jumping in her inbox. Respectfully, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Hey, little boy from Grenada who just loves and adore you, wants to go on a date.
Go to the opera.
Yeah. No. I'm taking her to KFC.
You gotta say something ridiculous, so she says, no, who goes to those things, and say,
No, Dazzle. I'm leading from the ground up. I ain't trying to go up to her level. You know what she says? When they go low, we go high. So while she's high up there, I'm definitely dipping for that KFC. I'm like, yo, I'm not even yo. I say, Madame, would you mind, having a nice piece of succulent breast with me at that fine establishment?
Oh man.
Yeah. And I have to say it has to be in one of the Caribbean islands. So yeah, it could be a nice date to take on a weekend trip.
Why not?
Take her down to Trinidad or take her down to St. Vincent or Grenada, any one of those islands.
Yeah, why not?
And get some good KFC.
Why not? Okay.
Brittany says I can have Michelle and she'll have Obama. So Brittany, can we come together and break them up, pull them apart? You can take Obama and I'll have Michelle myself.
Brittany might be in for a lecture anytime something is wrong. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Brittany, you said you love to wear summer dresses for easy access.
There's one thing.
So we can work together as a team. I just got a message via WhatsApp here. Let me check it. Well, no, see why plenty men used to come after me when I was home, because I am very independent. All right. Annette. Oh, I love me some independent women.
Okay, Annette. All right.
But there was a recent study, and I think I spoke a little bit about it last week, that says alpha for females, women that are in positions of power and authority, are usually with toxic men.
Mm-hmm.
And they say it's not the women that are actually going after the toxic men, but the toxic men find those things, those traits attractive.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't consider myself toxic, but damn, I love me some powerful women. Yeah. Accomplished women that are driven. There's something about that.
Yes, that drive.
Yeah, that can have a conversation. Sometimes I even think like, oh, you're a little scary, girl. Just, pump the bricks a little bit, but
for me, one of the biggest turnoffs that I've ever experienced in life was asking somebody, so what do you want to do? And they go,
Oh, yeah, that would shut me down too.
Yeah, that kind of just like, what am I wasting my time with? That was one of the biggest turnoffs for me.
So as you speak about that, ladies, what's the biggest turn on for you guys? And it doesn't have to be anything like, I know we say turn on, but like, what's that thing that gets you? Like, a man walks into a room. Is it the smile? Is it his sense of purpose? Is it his charm? His ability to make jokes? What is it? His sense of humor? So Storm said she's not making any excuses for me that I am toxic. Yes. Storm also says that she loves starting relationships. She's talking about starting relationships like if it's like a social media account, right?
Yeah, bro. Like,
oh, what do you do for fun? Oh, me? I love starting relationships. Yeah.
You don't finish them?
Every Thursday and Fridays, good old me. I just jump into somebody's DM and we start a relationship. I love that. Man. I do that in my spare time.
Let me find out Storm like the Maury show.
Oh, Berthel said, yes, I should take her to KFC, then take her to a Kes concert.
Yes?
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest that, bro.
Why not?
You might not end up with Michelle after.
Damn it. Nah.
It's certain artists that I would probably get a little,
Kes is one of those?
Kes.
And who else?
Dexter Daps. Have you seen the videos from Dexter Daps concerts?
Yeah,
no, bro.
But Michelle is not that type of woman. I'll bring Michelle around those. Yeah, Michelle is not that type of woman. I ain't scared. And if she does, then that means it wasn't meant for me, and I respect Michelle for that.
I mean, you gotta respect it, but then again, it's like, damn, I really let this happen, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I always give the story about that one time I got cheated on, So it happens. That would be, I guess, number 2 that I know of. I don't know if I've been cheated on before. None of the women that I've been involved with in my life has ever confessed to cheating on me. So
did they get caught?
They didn't get caught. Yeah. And I've been with let me see, 2 red-skinned women in my life. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably just didn't get caught, bro.
Yeah. Oh, but that's the one that cheated on me. One of the red ones. Yeah, I found.
Okay.
Yeah. Tough. And you guys know I know the date, the time of day. I remember the weather. What song was on the radio that day? I can't remember.
Well, it is a safe space.
So let me see if the ladies say anything about what they're looking for in a relationship right now. Brittany says I read that already. Piracy says, no, that explains my life. Brittany says, the respect for everybody in the room, no matter their role. Nice. If a guy is rude to a DJ or a waitress at the club, it's a no-go. Nice. Brittany, I like that. Trini Queen B, I'll call her the TQB. The QB. I love a well-dressed, confident man with a gorgeous smile. You just described me there, Trini Queen B. You shouldn't have. Antonio said, this topic is getting really interested. When a man give me a sweet eye, that has turned me on.
Hey.
Let me see if I can get my camera up here.
Tight zoom.
I try. Let me see if I can get my camera up here real quick for I'm gonna get it up. Antonia, you watching me?
Boy. It's money live on it.
Yo!
Oh man. Oh, what's trouble on a Thursday?
Oh wait. It's some serious flirting here, and I'm here for it. Trini Queen B said, and if he speaks and has a voice like Kareem's, I'm weak.
Okay, all right.
Oh man, I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
What they call this? GMGT speed dating.
It's OnlyFans, the GMGT edition.
Oh man.
Listen, I'm kind of having a blushing moment here. You see, I'm getting red and stuff. All right, let's get back. Well dressed and clean smelling. Honestly, that is the biggest deal breaker for me. If you don't smell good, it doesn't matter what comes after that. I can't focus. I can't focus. And you don't have to smell sweet. It doesn't have to be like, some ladies like the perfume and no. You just have to have a nice, clean scent. I don't need like all the extra sprays and all of that stuff. If you don't smell well, that kills it for me.
At least not on the first go.
Yeah, because that stays with me.
Or the first 10 goes. You can't.
Yeah, you could have a bad moment 10 dates in.
Yeah,
you had a little mess up or something. That's no problem.
Long day at work.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
not on the first go.
Yeah, you can hit me with a bad smell from the first. And Brittany said, she says, I actually blush. Yeah, I had a little man blush there, you know. what I go do? So ladies, what else? Mara says she likes when she get a sweet eye. Trini Queen B says she loves a well-dressed, confident man. And who else? Paris didn't say anything. She just said, no, that explains her life. I guess that's why she has toxic men, because she feels like she's
alpha female.
Who else? Let me see what Mixcloud crew is saying right now. Wild and Holy said, a smile is everything. Ambitious, intelligent conversation. I'm gonna give y'all a little story about one of my experiences in the US. When I first came here, I started working on Old Navy, and that job was a seasonal job. So once they let me go, they didn't keep me. I was really disappointed because I really worked hard. That was like my first job in this country. I was so excited, and I was putting in like overtime, call me in on days off and stuff. And when they didn't keep me, I was crushed. Anyway, I was 21, and they fired me on my birthday. Actually, they let me go on my birthday. Yes,
that sucks.
Yeah, January 3rd, 2004. Remember that?
You just remember all the heartbreaks, huh?
Yeah, I do. I definitely use those things for motivation.
Man.
And I didn't even like Old Navy, but just the fact that they didn't choose me.
I mean, don't feel bad, because I worked at Old Navy too, and they let me go after the seasonal employment just the same.
Oh, was it 2003? Let me find out me and you worked in the same place.
Nah, bro.
Kings
2003?
Kings Plaza Mall?
Nah, bro.
No? All right, okay.
I was...
You was young.
Not even dreaming of employment in 2003.
So, anyway, I'm home, not doing anything. My aunt decides she's not let me stay in the house, right? You know, typical West Indian aunt. She's like, you gotta go to this program. And it was up in Harlem. Remember that. And I'm very thankful that I actually went to the program. It was a job training readiness type thing, you know, but I'm coming from Grenada. At that time I had my what's the name of that degree? Associate's degree. I came from Grenada. I had my associate's degree, so I felt like I was above that. I wanted to work in like a bank setting, you know. I felt like I had my little education, blah blah blah. Anyway, went to the program. You had to dress, you had to, you know, look the part. They gave you, you know, necessary life skills. And I'm, like I said, I'm thankful I eventually went to that. Man, there was this beautiful Ethiopian girl in there. Amazing, like, but she was a red girl. Long hair, beautiful, really nice, but she was nice. She wasn't just good looking. Her everything matched. Like literally, when she walked into the room, you can see all the guys' heads just turning towards her. Her name was Bethlehem. Big up yourself, Bethlehem Balachu. That was her name. Yo, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that girl. So I started with the suave. When she comes in the room, I'm the only one not paying attention and giving her any mind, right? But you know, in that environment, and I'm not tooting my own horn, I think it was more designed for like people that didn't finish school or had, you know, trouble with, you know,
so more like a Job Corps scenario.
Kind of like a Job Corps, but it was kind of for like people from the rougher side of the tracks.
Right.
So the education that I had was light years ahead of most of the people that was in the program. So I kind of started separating myself from the crowd. And she started gravitating towards your boy. Yeah, that little, you know, intelligence and stuff. Oh,
I got a degree, girl.
Yeah. So the first date I had in this country was with Beth. And you know where we went? We went to the McDonald's on 42nd Street. That's one of the best dates I've ever been to up to this day. Best date that I've been to. It was just fun. And we never had like an extended relationship. Turns out she actually had a boyfriend. Yeah, and she was into church and stuff. So we went on that date. She absolutely loved it, but being who she was, she's like, hey, you know what? I do have a boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. But that date was, for me, absolutely amazing, and I enjoyed it. But you know, that as the ladies are mentioning certain other things, those were some of the things she said that really, you know, piqued her, piqued her interest. That's why, you know, I was able to just reel her in. But shout out to Beth, wherever you are. The last time we had a conversation, she was like a bank manager, and I think she was somewhere out in California or wherever. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, she's doing well. And shout out to her. And you know, she's one of those people that I'll always remember just for having that kind of high moral compass where she didn't waver or anything, and you know, it was all good. So shout out to all the ladies out there.
Those are good experiences.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that you never really forget, to be honest.
Yeah.
It never really transpires out to anything, but it's just a good experience to say, yep, they're not all the same.
So Antonia actually said she loved the eye. That damn eye. Antonia always say guys is always flirting with her. Trini Queen B said he's gotta have a sense of humor. I love to laugh, and if you can't make me laugh, you ain't laughing at my jokes. We can't mesh. Trini Queen B, give me a joke right now. I want to see if I could laugh at your jokes. Antonia says she loves attention, and I believe her. Have you seen Antonia in the comment section?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Antonia, I believe that comment 100%.
We gotta log in over here so I can see.
All right? I'll give it to you.
No, we're good.
Yeah. One thing Antonia said, one thing I can't stand in a man is the lies. What if he's lying to you and tell you you're beautiful, you're the best thing he's ever had, your sex is amazing? What if that's the lies he's telling you? I want to know if you'll accept those lies, Antonia.
Oh man, that's a good question.
Huh?
Everybody lies at some point.
Antonia also likes when men give her rude talk. So she's a perv.
Attention-seeking perv.
Yeah.
All right, Pepe.
Oh, Trini Queen, we said it doesn't work that way. Her jokes are in the moment. Are you one of those pervy persons, Antonia? I mean, Trini Queen B. Shout out to Taryn. Taryn, good night. Welcome. It's kind of late. We're about to sign off in a few. We were just asking things that ladies look for in a man. Like, if all the single ladies right now were to go out there start looking for a partner, what are some of the traits you would look for? Y'all like a perv, it seems. Some people like sense of humor. You like somebody mentioned that they like a man who shows respect to anybody regardless of who they are, where they're from. And I think that's one of the things that I believe in too. You have to show respect to anybody. I hate people that are talking down to people. That's one of the things that piss me off a lot.
Yeah, it's very distasteful to down talk to somebody. I don't care if the person is homeless on the street. You know, you don't treat people that kind of way. You never know where you'll end up in life. You know.
Taryn says she wants a man who's funny and knows how to dance. Hardcore, say it. Who's hardcore? Mara, explain what you mean when you say hardcore. I think I missed the start of that sentence that you dropped there. You know what has struck me lately? Like, you know how men always think like any woman we sleep with, that's the best sex they had. Like, we always think we're putting it on the best. Like, you know, who's your daddy? That type of thing. Like, you know, women have that same defect. Women think that they have the best vagina you've ever had.
What a harsh reality that is.
I'm in a group chat with some of my homeboys, and some are like, when they might screenshot my is the best you ever had. Don't lie. You know, nobody could put it on you like me. And it seems like that's a thing for women too. And I've never ever, it's just blowing my mind because I'm seeing it more often.
I don't think I've ever thought of that either.
Yeah, because as a man, I believe like any woman I've been with, you know, even if it's not true, and I know like I'm not the best for every woman I've been with, you know, I still think in my mind,
hold your confidence.
Yeah. You want it? She says, wickedest wine. Don't make me say it, you know. Wow. So apparently it is true. ladies are like into that. That's like something I didn't even know. That matters to a woman. What says you, Dazzle? Let me head over to Mixcloud real quick and see.
Wickedest wine, huh?
While and Holy say, well, shoot, if she don't believe in her vagina, who will?
That's true.
But I never knew women were like consciously thinking like, yeah, this is the best he ever had. You know, I thought women is like, oh, I love him. Let me just make love to him because, you know, that's the love of my life. I didn't think in their mind, they're like, yeah, I'm going to rock this guy's world. I'm going to make him think of me forever. Even when I'm not with him, he should be thinking about this damn vagina.
There's women like that, for real.
Huh?
There's that I know. There's women like that. I've had one of those.
Oh yeah, I definitely. While in Holy said women like sex too. I believe women love sex more than men. I sincerely believe that. What I did not know was y'all had the ego to go with it. Yeah,
I thought ego was always a man thing, but yeah, I guess times are changing. You know,
times are definitely changing.
Times are changing.
Whoa, While and Holy's like damn straight thinking in the middle of his meeting at work, not at work. Which brings me to the next topic. Have you ever been in like a meeting? Like sometimes I'm at my desk and you would have a flashback of that good, and then you stand up. And when I worked in corporate, you know, I wear the tight pants.
You know, I used to work for Con Ed, and I used to be behind the computer.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, bro. The job gets so boring sometimes, you know, your mind takes you to places that you don't expect. And then before you know it, it's lunchtime, you got to get up and go out because you only have a certain amount of time to get your food and actually eat it. And you got to figure out a way to, you know, maneuver.
So I have a challenge right now. Antonia, listen. You said if you guys see how I does dress is a turn on. We have a WhatsApp. It's 347-309-5254. I promise you we will not share your photos or cut your face off. But you need to back it up. I'm not going to take your word for it.
You might get a little woohoo.
Terrence says yes, women think about sex way more than men. Yeah. But I remember one time this client come to me and they were about to leave, but my mind was somewhere else. And I couldn't stand up to shake their hand because usually, you know, the etiquette in business, you shake hands, you walk them out.
Right.
You know, I was kind of on the side of the cubicle, like, okay.
I learned the hard way. You always gotta have a jacket, bro.
No puns intended.
No puns intended.
You learn the hard way.
Yeah, you always gotta have a jacket. Always gotta have a jacket. That way you could at least, you know, pull one of these maneuvers and
block it, right? Listen, man, it was a pleasure being with you guys tonight. This is Watch Trouble, the men's edition. Yeah, we were filling in for Shandy tonight. Shandy, we're gonna see you next week. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week off. Shout out to the team locked in New Zealand. We have some listeners who's locked in from New Zealand.
That's
and
dope.
They've been locking in over the last few days. So New Zealand, welcome. We appreciate you guys. Keep locking it in. To everybody here who's new, I'm gonna keep saying it. Annette said, well dressed and clean smelling. All right, so that's definitely part of the thing. Yeah. So guys, this has been another edition of Watch Trouble, the Dazzle and VOG edition. Next week I'll be back behind the cameras where I belong, and you know Shandy will be back. So we hope y'all have a wonderful night. Don't forget, tomorrow we kick it off 100% soca. The wake up call goes live in the morning from 6. You know that's our talk show, but from 9 a.m. tomorrow we pumping until Sunday 6 p.m. 100% soca. Every DJ has to prepare a set of 30 minutes of women's soca tomorrow, so we're definitely looking forward to that.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And on March 20th we do the FUQ Lime Volume 2. And for this one, it's going to be 100% powered by women, for women. Everybody on the cast that night is women.
Nice.
Hosts, DJs, and we have 4 performances. One by Rain, one by Anika Berry, another one by Melly Mel's, who's from Jamaica, and then Tiny, who's from St. Vincent.
So I know 3 of the 4.
You know 3 of the 4. Which is the one you don't know?
Melly Mel's.
Yeah, Melly Mel's. Melly Mel's has an amazing voice. She does a little dancehall / R&B type genre there, and she's amazing. So, guys, tune in tomorrow from 6 a.m. To everybody who just joined us, I apologize you joined so late. Thank you though for locking in anytime. Don't forget we go live tomorrow 6 a.m. for the wake up call, and then tomorrow and the rest of the weekend is 100% soca. Follow us on GMGT.LIVE across all social media platforms. That's including Mixcloud, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, especially YouTube, guys. Go subscribe to YouTube. Please go subscribe to our YouTube channel. And until then, see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great night. Let me shout out to this team over here. Shout out to my Mixcloud, my GMGT Warriors over on Mixcloud. But I gotta say, there's a new team over here on GMGT YouTube that I'm really starting to appreciate. Shout out to Antonia. Shout out to Mara. Terran is new. Shout out to Lisa. I did not see her tonight. Brittany is new too. Trini Queen Bee has been around, so shout out to yourself also. Who else? There's somebody that you want it definitely is also on that team. Chantel, who's not here tonight, is part of that team. Tessa also. Guys, thank you so much for the support. Download all the apps that you have to, and please go follow us on all social media platforms. So on behalf of the whole GMGT family, yours truly, the VOG, when I'm on this show, Dazzle here with me. And Dazzle, I don't know if you have any last things to say before you leave.
Basically, I just always want all of the listeners to, keep in contact. Follow me on Instagram at DJ Dazzle to see a well-dressed, very funny.
I got some nice pictures on my IG, so I guess I could put that on there. But finish your thought, and I'm gonna say my IG.
Keep it locked on GMGT. I don't care what day, what hour, what time it is. Keep it locked. We're always entertaining. Catch Watch Trouble next week as the full cast returns, and Shandy is no longer human feeding.
All right, she's no longer human feeding.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the other one? Chest milk.
Chest milk. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye to each and every one, Ruby, including yourself, and there Simone. That's the name I missed. Simone, good night. So go follow me. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. My IG is Kareem_GMGT. I have a few pictures of me there when I was in my professional life. No, I wear sweats mostly every day.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. And I'm just trying to make it in this cold world. Guys, have a wonderful night. Dazzle, Kareem, we out of here. Watch Trouble was here. Paris, shout out to yourself. Paris, who is part of the team, says she doesn't get shout outs. Paris, I apologize, but I purposefully did not call team members. But I did say on behalf of the whole GMGT family, and you are part of GMGT. So, bye.
She tell me so much of secrets, hoping that I would keep it. Telling me that she loved me, that she changed, she's not the same. But all of man is the same thing. Always got in the same thing. I can't deal with the same thing again. She fell in love with the life cause she gets 1,000 followers. Like girl, I get it too bright, me girl, oh, you're moving jumpy so. Like everything you learn, you get it on Facebook now. Come let me educate you, girl, if you think I never know.
How is that she phone, she does hand?
Yes, she does hand, yes, she does hand.
How is in she bed, she does hand?
Yes, she does hand, yes, she does hand.
Have too much friends, she does hand.
Yes, she does hand, yes, she does hand.
Never have I sent, she does hand.
Yes, she does.
Every day is the same thing. Okay, girl, it's the same thing. Long as she do the same thing, then all of them is the same. Every day is the same thing. Okay, girl, it's the same thing. Long as she do the same thing, then all of of them is the same. I just wanna show you how deep I can go. I remember me when you failed, and you're not dealing with a waste man. So remember me when I live.
She fell in love with the life cause she get 1,000 followers. That girl you get into bright, me girl like you're moving jumpy so. Like everything you learn, you get it on Facebook now. Come let me educate you girl if you think I never know.
How is and she phone, she does hand.
Yes, she does hand, yes, she does hand.
How is in she bed, she does hand.
Yes, she does hand, yes, she does hand.
Have too much friends, she does hand.
Yes, she does hand, yes, she does hand.
Never have I said she does hand.
Yes, she does
every day.
You want me sugar, sugar daddy? Oh, your wine is sweet. Of course, your wine is sweet. Of course, your wine is sweet. You want me sugar, sugar daddy? Of course, your wine is sweet. Of course, your wine is sweet. Of course, your wine is sweet. Every girl has someone who they sure they could depend on, believe me. Oh God, oh God, oh God. If I hot like the sun, he go pour a bucket of sweetness on me. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I don't need your money, honey. I just want your waist. But if you insist on spending money, I go take it still. Nobody don't know we business. Only two are we hearing this. And it's time to think that you are sweeter than. Think that you are sweeter than. You wish sugar, sugar daddy. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. You wish sugar, sugar daddy. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. It's your wine that I want, but you insist on giving me everything. Oh God, oh God. That is why I can't front. I just cannot wait for we late night meetings. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I don't need your money, honey. I just want your waist. But if you insist on spending money, I go take it still. Nobody don't know we business. Only two are we hearing this. And it's time to think that you are sweeter than. Think that you are sweeter than. You wish sugar, sugar daddy. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. You wish sugar, sugar daddy. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine
I feel the vibe, I can't deny. Looking at you, you bring the room to life, girl, ain't no lie. I know when you leave, you gon' stay on my mind, I'm hypnotized. But it's such a wonderful feeling, cause you look so appealing. The way that bumper jiggling, that bumper too real and I know, so put it on me and let go. It feels so right, girl, it feels so right. That waist and it like no other, watch how it falling like thunder. Done with the shinies, come with the niceness, turn up the vibes and waistline the priceless.
Girl, the way you go down, go down.
Girl, the way you give me little wine like that.
Girl, the way you go down, go down.
Girl, the way you give me little wine like that. Girl, the way you go down, go down. Bumper drop, touch the ground. You a whining bandit, whining criminal. Me for you, girl, it's trouble when you move. I could see it in your eyes, baby girl, please don't be shy. I don't mind if I get a little wine, then you leave. I begging you, please, yeah. Girl, put it on me, yeah. That bumper too real and I know, so put it on me and let go. It feels so right, girl, it feels so right. That waist and it like no other, watch how it falling like thunder. Done with the shinies, come with the niceness, turn up the vibes and waistline the priceless.
Girl, the way you go down, go down.
Girl, the way you give me little wine like that.
Girl, the way you go down, go down.
Girl, the way you give me little wine like that. Girl, the way you go down, go down. Bumper drop, touch the ground. You a whining bandit, whining criminal. When your bumper come roll it, controlling me like hypnosis, and it feels so right. It feels so right. Oh, girl, just bring that bumper come roll it. Check out the place that I don't break, and it's so alive. It's so alive.
Girl, the way you go down, go down.
Girl, the way you give me little wine like that.
Girl, the way you go down, go down.
Girl, the way you give me little wine like that. Girl, the way you go down, go down. Bumper drop, touch the ground. You a whining bandit, whining criminal. You turn up the vibes.
Let them know.
Watch. Trouble.
take over the tongue. Trouble.
Watch Trouble.
GMGT big, where the culture lives. Big, vibes big. GMGT, oh, it is what it is. Smartin'.